out of the way, jumping into the pistol, fast long contact coming out for the T side, and wants latto to find the opening pick, but he is getting mollied out to the car angle.
Shut down by siuhy. 4-on-4 gain of the trades of the Izako Boars, leaning into the long control, but not taking the full long presence here. Going to smoke down that cross position and try and regain angles. Body block attempted from Taco, but missed out a little bit too low to the ground.
Ooh.
Still a shot from felps. Lands the TOAO. That's a 4 versus 3. Gain man advantage now for the GODSENT side. Tag is going to get some information to players over the ramp control. dumau here to support his teammate in the front line. That felps taken out immediately by Szejn. 3-on-3, even standing. dumau is low HP, and the bomb can get planted from here.
siuhy just trying to hide out towards that car position, but he's being spammed down, and now Shane's looking to over-aggress. Get it back to a 2 versus 2, but there is a long play coming out for dumau. That's the unknown entity, but they take the fight onto Taco, and now it's down to the 1 versus 1.
Szejn has got to play time here, dropping down to elevator. I don't know if dumau heard it. He's going to check out CT just in case. Did he see his man? He's suspecting. Leaning around the corner, and Szejn with a sling and a hit. Ooh, double nades in on mono, however, from the long control, and that's where GODSENT will be able to shine. Good shot from Stomp. I thought he landed that commitment or the mid split through to the B site. Out from tunnels, Tar may have been spotted. No, he's not. Scouts getting a challenge on the flank position. One good kill. Felps now with a deagle. Felps still goes for it. latto makes it a 3K, and the bomb now left on Szejn in a 1 versus 2 clutch. He'll take some damage as he crosses the mid doors and tries to secure the plant here.
I'll get that bomb down and try and clutch out the 1v2. He's on for yet another clutch.
I step towards doors in the window. Hearing a footstep, I think, turning back towards a scout. Good spray through, takes out Taco, but is unable to deal with felps, who finishes off the job. His teammate started on the B site, and latto gets 3 kills. It will be a return conversion for GODSENT.
One thing that any of the viewers remember watching GODSENT against Extremum to qualify into the playoffs for Izako Boars, though, nothing quick to start off the T-side round. Now starting to get some short commitment. What? Well, okay, through a...
Taking a lot of damage. The dink back 1 HP. The incendiaries will stall for time.
He gets a flash out from his teammate, but no more support. No one swinging in. Finally, felps looks like he wants to rotate over to give him a bit of assistance, and look at how he's not peeking into the AWP. I say that. Stomp finally just waits enough time to finally...
Back, flashbang evaded. Bomb plant on the short control. Nades up, doing damage to Stomp, but he secures that plant, so we're 3-on-2. Someone's got to watch the long entrance because there's a player starting to lean up from here. Stomp sees his man. latto gets that frag. All on the AWP. Good shot to the first man. Tight angle to hit. Looking back towards ramp, the Barton's coming in. Both players from CT, turns away from angle at the wrong moment, and the USP can close out the shot. Szejn a little bit twitchy on that one, costing him the round. A fourth, I should say, goes the way of the GODSENT side.
Well, at least it's a bomb plant. It keeps allowing money to go through. We've seen GODSENT with 4.
dumau fires away. They know that he's there. He's backing off towards long control. Again, easy taking a sight. No casualties sustained. I say that. And dumau shuts down TOAO to finally kick off the round as the bomb plant comes in. Taco's going to get traded at the very least for them.
Oh, the AWP strikes him for even more, and the nade placement's been fantastic. Mono's down to just 21 points of health. Another retake to come through from the GODSENT side. There are still quite a lot of players on the site, and now siuhy is the last one left. 1 versus 3. His best bet might just be to try and back off, save onto this AK, rather than try to defend the bomb. How does he try and play this out? Wide swing into the open, and felps is ready for him. GODSENT win yet another round. That has got to be, what, the 2nd time now that dumau has just got a straight kill through smoke.
And it's worked so far so well for Izako Boars to get the bomb plant in. A slight variation of the smokes. Big gap for them to exploit them, and dumau takes it. Takes out siuhy, falls back, looks towards long. He suspects there might be a mid lurker, and there is, but he's not going to act just yet. The bomb plant can again come through.
Now, we saw Mono do this on the pistol, but look, he's got to be able to find more. He's got to be able to...
For angles. Flashes over the head of one. TOAO taking that fight. Sees several. Szejn backs him up as he fights towards the ramp control. Stomp with the AWP and finally Mono strikes towards long. Stomp with a secondary orb. Pick Taco now left alone. Peeked in by the big green gunner. Stomp makes it a 3K.
It's just going to be a BXE for Izako Boars. Great start from GODSENT with the nades, but now the execution comes out. Barton on the side needs to stay alive and try and do some damage. He only finds 1 kill. dumau's now rotating in.
He's got a leg shot as well on one individual. Incendiary back towards Car to try to drive them away. Counteraction will try and move away from position. No scopes coming through.
But the execution there just wasn't quite on point. They didn't land exactly where they wanted them to, so it doesn't do a massive amount of damage. There's not going to be a massive amount of utility. Wide swing onto the scout. Barton misses his chance, but he's getting mollied.
Bama also forced out.
Ooh.
Good shot from the scout. Not quite able to land a second. Stomp can get the trade together. So a 4 versus 3. dumau also taking damage from a long-range position. Where did he get tagged from? For the edge of the CT smoke, I think? I'm not sure if there was a gap there, whether it was just blind firing that managed to work out well for the AWP, but either way, it's 2 M4s and an orb that needs to get safe from the CT side. They will get an exit frag on Siuhy.
Over with the full Brazilian lineup. And trying to see what impact he can find.
You mentioned, you talked in great detail about how this is a very strong map for this team. GODSENT, oh, lining up 2. Reface in, can't quite land his kills. And Molotov towards Rambo finally forces him back. Out he burns without getting anything for it. Izako Boars do burst into the A site once again, looking for a retake setup. Bomb plant could be denied if they boost up an elevator, but they opt not to do so, just continuing to work around towards the ramp control. There's felps with a kill. Burst through on Stomp, will take him down as Siuhy goes full into Barton on short. Well executed again, another fantastic retake towards A site. And the A site retake in general from GODSENT just looks so unbelievably confident on the CT side.
Yeah, for a team that haven't been together that long, they got signed to GODSENT on what, the 21st, I think, of January.
We all knew this was coming, and it's coming full force here. Of course, GODSENT are making their debut with this lineup. I'll come back to that point in a moment, because right now India is coming through, and Siuhy looking to line up some decent kills. Does get legged out of position, gets a kill before he ends up dropping eventually. 4v2 game for GODSENT. And this is their debut tournament, as I was mentioning before the action kicked off in this round. So for them to come out swinging like this here in Snow Sweet Snow, it's a huge setup for the CT side.
2 players left, Stomp and Szejn. How do you win this? 2v4, couple of players low HP. No util on this T side. Swing out from the AWP. Misses, and Szejn looking to try and see if he can connect with this AK. Trying to play the time as much as he can with his post plant, but the retakes have been so successful time in, time out for GODSENT. They can allow this time to be going down low. AWP not quite connecting. Szejn just trying to stay alive. Does find one. Going to the second. And now we're back to 1v1. dumau gets the wall bang through the box, but does he have time, Jay? I think he might.
No, he doesn't.
No. What a clutch going the way of Izako Boars. I thought there was no way they were going to win that. A 1v4 out from Szejn.
Sees nothing and takes that opening kill. Szejn, the orb still here, sees a shoulder bait, doesn't land his shot, doesn't go for a shot. In fact, they're also expecting that boost play. Attacker does go down, but dumau and Barton now lining up kills. Barton with 2 as he drops that bomb. There's damage towards Stomp. 1v4, 10 seconds left. He's out of the round.
Oh, what a hold from God.
Yeah, now just back to a force buy for round 14 for Izako Boars. Will be a force up into the 15th round as well if they can't get this together. But if they get that together in the next round, then they're most certainly going to have the advantage. Quick dome with a kill coming in against felps. Got tackle on a boost spot dealt with by Szejn, who picks up that AK and puts it to good effect. 5-on-3 game by the Boars, and now the B site's completely open. Entering from tunnels. Barton has no idea that he's got all sorts of players to his backhand side. We'll see one take out. Szejn at least got deagles in a crossfire, locked out 3 players to face him, and they get the kill to 4 versus 2.
The classic tier 2 force buy. I mean, jeez, that first shot with the deagle has become the norm.
I mean, no one says it outside of me, but I'm determined to make it. Face in with the utility to back him up. Smokes out towards cross, flashbangs through. Several players to find. Sees 2 of them in the back lines. Turns back around. latto and Taco holding control. Mono trades it to a 3-on-3.
That's chaos out from long. Now, the one thing the CTs don't know about, though, is this short player from Szejn. And yes, he connects onto Taco. That opens up the bomb side. Rotates are coming in, but look how slow they're going to be. Barton from CT spawn. felps coming in all the way from top mid. Izako Boars can get this bomb down to the 3v2, and GODSENT yet to try and get the retake going once more.
When they've gone towards these A-site retakes, they've been on even map. Peek up first, keeping his back turned towards the cross position, keeping his eyes on short. Flashes through, sees 2, takes down 1. Szejn gets the trade together. felps has info on only 1 individual. No idea the second player's also there, also on the site. And Mono swings up to shut him, open up the round here. They're bringing 4 CTs over this position, so they can flash their way in, try to get these kills. They've seen at least 1, but latto opens up the kill count. Alongside Barton onto Szejn. 2 frags untraded by the CT count. Not even a lot of damage being done to several of the Ts. So they just fall back out position. 1 player is still close in Stomp, trying to gamble, play, get some headshots in on needed to try and claim this round, but he's just shut the hell down.
Yeah, look, good attempt from Izako Boars to flash.
High HP player of the 2 that are left in play, though, so there's an opportunity still available to him, but he can't land those headshots, therefore he can't get those kills. latto with 3 in this round, and the bomb plant that will be secured. P250 of felps hunting for him. Easy frag to find. As we go 8-all.
A bit of farming simulator.
You watch it, really?
Yeah, mate. Gotta get your action
dude.
somewhere in COVID times.
My dude. We are into another one. USP close, deagle in the backline sees at least one, about to see several more.
Ooh.
Gets that headshot in the end. Plenty of CTs to back him up. He gets blinded off by the flashes coming through. One player close. I think Taco's well aware of Stomp. Still Siuhy backs up his man, and now Barty can't get those straight together. 3 versus 2, 2 versus 2, 2 versus 1 as Szejn strikes back, and dumau falls to reload, switching to the pistol to try to grab that bomb and retreat away, realizing he might have made a severe mistake pushing this far forward, but finally Isaac's a kill as Szejn returns.
Continue his aggressive approach towards short. Ooh, footsteps heard. That might be a bait though. They flash their way in. 1-for-1 trade. Siuhy trying to stay alive. Big kill though out for Barton and Izako Boars. The aggression, it doesn't really work out for them towards that short angle.
TOAO backed up in the M4 sees one player, ducks down behind the short box. He's got a flash that he can also use to try to throw them off here. Doesn't catch anybody, still gets a kill. Crouch down, drops the bomb. Now looking for dumau as latto comes in for the flank, so no triple for him. Bomb can cross, get planted, 2v2 retake now up for the Boars. They've got one kit in play on Szejn, and he's leaning close already to the smoke.
Player, but it's all a distraction.
Latto shoulder baiting to keep their attention turned towards the long position. I think they may know that there's a player on site now. Indeed, dumau strikes on towards Mono. Not going to be able to take him down, but take him extremely low to 20 HP. And Szejn can't cover off the entryways to the tunnels. Taco also fighting towards CT. Felps and Barton get the entries together towards the B site. And the fast plays from GODSENT work like a charm.
Oh, they even catch off Siuhy. That was almost like a bit of a Furia tactic right there. Felps just running down mid. Tapchat looks like he wants to try and go for this. I don't know. I think an instant save should have been there. Stomp might not even be able to recover this AWP with Taco into the short position already. Hearing the footsteps, easy kill. A 12th round up for GODSENT.
On the edge of the feet here, another half-buy round coming in for the CTs. Look at how aggressive they get towards tunnels. They actually do manage to find the kill on Barton, actually. That's a good start. Will Szejn face towards Taco? If he gets this second kill, that'll be the bomb dropped, but no. Shut down by the AK, so no opportunities there for the CT cap. Scout Siuhy is a bit more successful with a wallbang headshot on Felps though, so that's a 4-on-3 for the Boars.
Get as many kills as you can, try and do as much damage as possible. This is only an eco from the Izako Boars. And dumau, oh, going down! What? He gets a couple of kills, the bomb gets dropped, and now Latto's in a 1v4. Don't tell me this is going to be the 3rd eco the Izako Boars win, Jay.
Oh my god, that shooting from Mono. Damage done to latto as well. The SMG from TOAO. So they'll be the ones progressing into the next round of the tournament. GODSENT, the Boars look to try and join them here. 2-for-1 trades of the CT players out towards mid to B. dumau will take it to a 2-for-2, leaving it all to Szejn on the B site, ready to receive someone out of the tunnels area. If he can take down Taco, then he can try and drop that bomb as Stomp falls on the rotations. Still just one player in the midst of the site. Takes out one, can't double up.
Oh, big kill for dumau. And look, GODSENT have got a really different approach to the pacing of the game.
So going into a map like Dust 2, it could have favored them. So far on T-side, that's exactly how it's worked out here. Felps aggressed against by TOAO. TOAO rotations called in en masse. 30 seconds with the scout being the anchor player on the site. The M4 will get towards CT. Siuhy still lands a good headshot. Latto to drop. Now they know where he is. The AWP also coming in to support from CT. Good scout shot tagging up dumau, but that's only a time stalling tactic. Flash through. M4 could line up 3, but no. Felps takes it back and Taco strikes from short. No one kept their eyes on that side of the ball.
Izako Boars double AWPing coming in from the ex-Illuminar guys of Stomp and Mono, and will the secondary AWP for the first time on the CT side does work out for that first pick, and Felps falls too, but not before a trade comes back. Over-aggression perhaps coming through from Stomp, needs to land with the AWP, finds that first, falls back immediately, and then swings come out from the lower tunnels player, but they haven't quite found these kills. Barton's found 2.
Now, from the B doors, utility goes down, smoke out, flash over, keeps him blind, and Latto's allowed to peek towards it. Stomp suddenly left alone in this retake mode. Bomb faked once, hoping to force a peek out from him. Second time will be the full stick, but I don't think he can do this. And Stomp creeping up here to the window. Barton not seen. Gun barrel in the way, and Stomp get the presence, and it looks like it's just going to be the split to lower. Or not. They're going to try and wrap it to hell. And take out Stomp for it as well in the lockers. He goes down. One player back over at lobby. We're waiting for the crunch to come through from the CT side. But as the kill comes in from Heaven, Shui's going to be the only player left towards the site. Missing his bullets for the CZ spray. Comes up with only one kill before latto finds the trades. So quick and efficient to these kills for the T side. Although TOAO gets two to respond. 2-on-2 now. Mono also entering from main. Sees dumau with his back turned towards him. No headshot going to be allowed. Though where both CTs are at 45 seconds to get the bomb plant in. Latto's going to go for it. TOAO shut down by dumau. And now it's all left to Mono to clutch.
1v2, difficult one to do so, but their players are relatively low when it comes to the HP. Looking to try and get on top of the hot position, but not quite finding the bullets. The CZ and latto finishes off the job. A lot of potential here.
Molotov burning away at Tatchan, bursts through the Mat 10s. Latto coming up good. Stomp will trade back the AWP towards outside and just isolate that kill, force those CTs away. Playing towards main though, it looks to be an A crunch, and yeah, that bomb's making its way up. Szejn will be able to drop at least one player, do tank damage to the second, and take down the third man. So well held on the side defensive. 3-on-2 is Szejn still sitting back here, open for main. Plant denial, quick kills coming in from both him and Mono, and a first to the board of Izako Boars.
He's fine one, can't get traded here.
Raring to receive. First kill found as the bomb gets dropped. Nice and quick from him. 1v1 duels. Two more players up from Obs. TOAO left alone towards the corner. Latto check this. Yes, he will when he gets the kill for it. Loads the damage done towards that man. And Stomp now reposition the try, put that orb to decent effect. Sees Bartin, sees him, but can't quite take him down. The AK here for Mono going to bait in Stomp as the orb put those falls. So 4v3 regained. Got to the man advantage. Bomb plant secured, but TACO's traded to the upper sights.
TACO gets that kill, that's an instant save. Cut off the rotation and it's a 4v2, but now Izako Boars might think to themselves, this is actually a chance we can go for it. And Szejn seeing two players out towards decontamination. They know where the last players are.
Kill coming in from Szejn against Latto, so now he knows where felps is, knows the two entryways he can find towards the bomb itself. Over at Decon is the closest one. Doors open as well. Scene is gets shut down. Mono sprays through the wall and gets the kill together. Izako Boars will secure their second. The pistol conversions going against them, but the rifle rounds very, very low. Had to escape for that side entrance, but even he's going to be limited against these rifles. The nade not quite landing from Mono, but the M4 swing will be able to shut him down. That's one player taken out already on a very broken buy for the T side. M4 and Mono will have to face together as well. Flashbangs in, edge of the wall. dumau domes him with the deagle. Window open, Latto ready to fly a flashbang. One player seen, dumau swings, gets that hit. 4 versus 3, and they've cleared out the entire B bomb site. All the Boars decide to save off this one. They left it all in the hands of one man. Now here in the vents, it's only one player though. The other two, nowhere to be seen. Just coming up towards ramp just about now. So it looks like the Boars want to go for this retake.
Try their luck at it. I'm honestly a bit surprised they're attempting it, but look, maybe I'm completely wrong. 3v3, nice kill coming in from Szejn. That's the answer back into the site retake.
Well, sure, he's shut down by dumau. AWP can't quite get the trade, so it's all left for the AK of Szejn. Bursting through, not doing any damage to dumau in observation. Does see Bartin right there, and still the swing and the hit comes through for the AK. 4 kills for dumau.
Ooh, rush.
Yeah, straight up rush coming out towards ramp. Mono shuts down that first player, the Mat 10 of Latto, taking out a play immediately. AWP swing up to position, sees one man and lands that flick. Good stuff from Stomp. And a 5 versus 3 gain as a result. One CT close range towards the shutters. Mono going to watch his backhand side, takes out Bartin. TACO walks straight into the hands of Tatchan.
I don't know what dumau can do here. I mean, 1v5, doesn't have bomb control. If he can get a kill, then great. Jeez. That was pretty nice.
Right now, they could bolster themselves up to drop a weapon for a buy. Can get that AK, then maybe, but swinging up against Stomp, he's made his decision, he's going to try to go for it.
Look in, but the AWP's dropped to the top floor.
Szejn sees one, takes out felps, kicks things off for the CT side. Trade back from TACO's good. AWP still on site, burning in the back lines as Latto and TACO clean up. And it's Szejn and Mono in a 4 versus 2. Szejn coming in from the B bomb site via the vent area, sneaks through the smoke. Can deny TACO, at least for the 15-second marker. He'll just fall down. They can secure the plant from here, so Mono got to try and find an angle to work with. Needs to get 3 T-side players here in his clutch, and I don't think it's going to happen for him. Tagged up very heavily thanks to the several faces he's taken, none of which yield kills or damage. Heavy investment from these guys, but Szejn takes out Taco to start. Blind in the wall bang. Look at TabChan. No! Oh, they sprayed through. They've taken him down. So much damage done to the T-side players, but they managed to find the kill on the trade. dumau on 5 HP, but siuhy, look at him. Close range. Is he going to sneak forward? He can find them all. Takes out the spray. Button just swings up from secret in time. It's all a game of timing right here, but Szejn tries to brute force it and still get... If they can pull distraction over towards the ramp control, that'd be even better. AWP sees his man, flicks perfect. Now they've got the info. Now Barty can finally move over, but that heaven position now taken by the AWP. Stomp gets his 2K. In the freeze time, siuhy forced out by the Molotovs. The Twistzz are going to spread out towards the CT half of the outside control. They're stomped with the AWP, at least getting one pick back. But the team is so close towards him, and TOAO is also there to support it. 4v3.
That's an important kill. The bomb gets dropped and Szejn just pushes through the main smoke like a madman, full of confidence. dumau's now been heard, trying to get down. TabChan disallows any kind of movement into that upper bomb side. And well, GODSENT, they go for the outside play, and it just does not work out at all. Taco's now down onto low 8.
So it doesn't look like he'll get away with anything. 3 seconds, round over. 6-all to the board. Izako Boars.
Pressure on their opposition because Izako Boars are starting to at least pull some rounds together. felps outside. Ooh. I don't know how much vision he saw.
They might not be ready for it. Is Szejn going to go back? I think he is.
No.
He hears footsteps. He knows what's going on, but Taco doesn't. Kill comes through, springs through, and a second man also gets the trade. dumau doubling up, though, regains the man advantage for GODSENT. In a 3-on-2 scenario, both CTs suppressed from heaven.
Oh, they split their way into the A site, and they've got themselves a man advantage in the post plant. Izako Boars probably will go for this because they've got a lot of money on this CT side. Nade stack in, that brings the man to evens.
Towards the bomb, gonna tap it, stick it, spray through blind. latto Scene still gets the headshot. The Mono's holding it. He turns around to get the kill, and I think latto's done enough to save his team the round. GODSENT to equalize against the Izako Boars.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
not again.
Control, not again. dumau gonna get challenged by siuhy, calling in for backup. His teammates already pushed far forward. felps now isolated, but siuhy has absolutely no idea. That can be a kill, a trade back from TabChan. The 4-on-3 scenario for the Boars again in the early defaults here. The aggression and the plays around smokes have definitely costed the map control. The aggression from latto not going to be quite as fruitful as the CT side. Barton also caught off by Szejn, leaving it all to Taco in a 1 versus 4 scenario.
It's got a lot to do. Does have the bomb on his back. There is that positive. But if he goes in for the vent dive, he will have to deal with the in-game leader of Izako Boars. TabChan aggressing. Does open up a little bit of an...
Bomb on his back and all. AWP is Stomp not watching the hut. Szejn is, though. That's a good secondary kill. He's low HP, though.
That's when things get very, very awkward. Door opened up. They know it's a lower play.
And they catch him off as a result. Quick shot from Mono. Can't quite find these players. Will do tap damage and try to see if they can kick things off with a kill for the Boars, but dumau and felps getting those early couple of at the bomb plant.
Get that bomb plan in, try and play out the post plant. Down a couple of players. They have done damage to a few players on this CT side. A good shot out from siuhy to try and see if they can bring this back and turn.
USP backing off here. What's the play from the CT side? They are very, very low on time, but still isolating the kills. latto traded back by siuhy at long last. Backup has arrived here towards Decon. siuhy left alone, pinned to a corner, still getting headshots. Needs this next kill, but no. They need to get tackled on the bomb right now. He's got a kit right here. Is there time? Is there time? No, there's not. GODSENT will concede the pistol back to the Izako. Now the M4. We're gonna make the moves in, flashes around the corner, not for the second phase, though, doesn't matter. Mono's gonna land that headshot, kick things off for the Boars. 37 seconds, and Taco now back in from the ramp control, gonna swing, see Tsu, spray back, doing a ton of damage to Szejn, seeing Mono as well, knowing that he's so low HP, will get that kill in, but also lose a lot of HP of his own right. Now gonna rest on his teammates, 1 in a dark, 2 more rotating via ramp. 20 seconds, and Taco leaning forward, catches Szejn for a double-up kill, and that's a big kill at that. Tower now on the back lines here, gonna go for that bomb plant, denied by latto as he swings up, shuts down siuhy, left here on the side, gets 2 kills. Stomp follows suit with another one, 5 seconds, and the last player is not going to be able to deny. He's all the way back up at hell, and Barton
from the top side, 1v2 clutch. siuhy is low, AWP posted on the angle, and Stomp connects. A big round for Izako Boars.
Big green guns on a big buy for the CT side. Execution coming in for the vent dive. Sprayed through on latto. Catches one. Tapchan missed the vent position though. He'll eventually get downstairs. And now look to plant towards the B side. They've already got Taco in position though. Downstairs, ready towards dark smokes. Up to buy a bit of cover. Bomb plant seen on the shoulder blade. Taco has no idea. He's going to get sprayed up and shut down.
Planted, things would have just got so much worse because they were stuck in lobby. Lobby crunch trying to come through a little bit later.
And I was looking at dumau's pretty likely to do so. And AK is snuck upstairs though, here on the rafters. Seeing Taco in the back lines takes him down. Can grab that bomb and plant it. Is that going to force the Orpa upstairs to try and rotate away? I think he just managed to make his way down the vents. Oh, awkward timing for that AWP peeking up. Orp crossfire leaves Mono with not a lot of room to breathe. Going to get that plant in. They swing up. He just gets the plant down, so it's all left to Stomp. 1v3. Decon opened up. He's here towards the main map position. Flash over, keeps him blind. He's caught up in the middle of smoke. And eventually, bullets will fly past and the USP will get the kill on latto. And it will be an 8th. Finally, GODSENT getting started on the CT side.
It was about time, Jay, but I don't think it's too late. Really nice retake there coming in from GODSENT. Great couple of opening. Ooh, big damage onto Stop.
Especially impactful because the AWP. Szejn will take down the first kill though. Taco to drop. Felps with his own AWP. Flashbang just evaded. Got to turn away and concede the ramp control so they can dive right down into the B bomb site. No CTs can challenge them directly. dumau at the edge of Decon door. Tap through as he makes his way through the smoke. Sees one man. Incendiary up. Sprayed through. Connects towards that one frag. Continues tapping his way through and gets Mono just above the fire and the flames. Flashes continue. Swings back. Forced out in the open. latto on site. Gets one. Spray's not good for the second. And
right hand side. Ooh, spots a player towards the back of default. That gives the info up for Stomp.
He makes his way straight through and shuts him down with a big green
answer into his own hands. Aggressive out from Ramp. It's a bait play from Tapchan. This could be a chance for the MP9 to get a kill. Lots of damage done to this T side.
Cross wide face will just get out of dodge. Felps will give up his angle as a result and not get any kill or tag for it. Stomp will actually find though backed up. AWP in heaven, ready for face. Spam through to the vents, hoping to catch Barton. He's up there on the hut position. dumau to back him up, takes that one and that second. Player coming in from Squeak Door. Stomp's gonna get dealt with, and dumau makes it a 3. Info or potential given up by the Izako Boars. Smokes go down. Orpa still hunting, shoulder baited, and that costs Siuhy big time. Got a player also pressing in from the ramp control where there is nobody there actually from the CT side. Oh, wow, what a shot. If he gets this third frag, yes he does. Unbelievable orping from him. He struggled on the first map. But here in the second, he's ripped apart Izako Boars. 5 versus 2. And they ain't even going to charge into the site. They'll try to find a flank position, but that bomb's way back in towards lobby. Not enough time to get to the site. This is a 13th for GODSENT.
That may be the biggest flick shot we will see, at least in the first round of the playoffs. What? What was that? That was such a hard flick. I thought the one from Stomp on
buy, which could lead to the map point for GODSENT first instead. They've already baited in that first shot. Taco thinks there might be Szejn real close. Spray through, connects towards one. Back. Oh, he sees the Orpa. How much else would he find? All 3 players could line up for him. Here he comes. Sees that first. Goes for the knife. He's got a backstab in. And he makes it work for 2 frags. As his teammates clean up the main T side. Forces all to shoot in a 1 versus 3. Taps that bomb. Forces the fight. dumau makes it a back. And Barton just forced back out of position. latto taking some damage. Out in the open position. Backed up to the corner. Could line up several players. There comes 2 kills from the T side. M4 in the back lines only gets 1. So actually this rush has worked really well. Lack of trace on the CT forces. M4 taking a big risk, and suddenly dumau's left alone.
Sometimes you got to go back to basics, and they go with the top side X. He flashes over the top. Entries are perfect, and dumau has to save. There's no...
A large majority of rounds in the first few of the half. But if AWP the most powerful weapon in play, there are 1 and 4 in play with the rifles. dumau spotted at the edge of the smoke.
Boars, look at the map territory they're gaining, pushing into garage. They can now start to swing their way into heaven. Felps is low, but he does find a kill for it, and they might start to over-aggress in lobby.
You got to win these fights. Barton, mag 7, lost out to the A. Got to find a spray real good. Fake bait shouldering out. Felps sees the AWP. The backlines burst through, catches Stomp. That's big. But TOAO will fall in trade. So the man advantage is maintained by the Izako Boars. And now they can bear down on the secret control with Mono swinging on Latto. That might just seal the deal. 4 HP for Felps. And he runs into the fire. Taking that first contact position ready to receive the T-side forces. Stomp moving up. Szejn there. Quick tap to the headshot. Back in with the kill. Latto can swing at the trades back together to a 5 versus 3. Instant kills found. No trades on the Izako Boars side. 2 standing for the T side.
What a beautiful con stack. It works out fantastically. Bait and switch set up, get that first kill in, and then everyone starts to swing together. Tapchan and siuhy have to somehow bring back a 2v5. That's not a bad attempt from the T side to start it off.
But not getting any frags, and they will go for the plant safe on the truck position. So even if they do go down, even if they do lose this round, this could well be a nice bomb plant bonus for them at the very least. 4 versus 2. Tag up damage. Tapchan's going to fall, and Felps follows suit very quickly onto siuhy so the defuse can come through. And the Izako Boars will concede the pistol, but at least gain a bomb plant and possibly force the buy going into round 2.
Yeah, you get it.
Szejn's going to be the main sort of firepower deficit for this T side. Boost up for the Fama though, still can make good work of these downgraded rifles. He gets that first kill on Mono and falls back out towards the water position, doing damage as well through the wallbang. Almost got Tapchan to fall, so GODSENT playing well around the CT defensive so far. siuhy, however, forces the issue on Felps, gets us back to evens once again. The smoke's down, and with only that second player being seen and connected, they're going to scramble to be defensive, go back to a rotation. siuhy going to push through mid. If he catches his next player back over at the truck position, he didn't see the gun barrel, he has to see the man now, but doesn't get the frag. He's in M4 standing by as the first contact dumau, ready for Tapchan. Perfect flash, but perfect timing from the M4, and the Galil moves up, shut down. Stomp comes up with 1 frag for dumau.
And was that good rounds, but not being converted into victories. But so aggressive out from short water, no way! He wins that kill onto Szejn. He was still
4, and the shutdown immediately on Szejn's part. And Stomp will follow suit with the AWP, fragging back on dumau. There's 1 CT pushing up. Oh, siuhy checks it at the right moment. And despite that...
Absolutely to perfection. Do they check this angle, though? Close out towards the fighter. Someone's got to check it. Felps gets lucky with the kill. Button opening up at the B side. And now Mono's the last one left. What is going on here? So many advantages up for the Izako Boars side. And Mono might just have to save. I don't think he's got any options here.
Going back towards short, 10 seconds, got a flashbang over, got to get the kill back in, smoke on towards cross, not ready for the ramp player, gets the heaven player down, and in the midst of the smoke he'll plant. No, he can't get it down in time. TOAO will deny him. He could have waited till after time to get the kill.
That last round, but going into round 7, they're opting to just quite play passive and instead go over towards this monster peak where Stomp has been holding for...
Lands high as well, couldn't do much damage to Szejn. The AUG swinging to the backline tab will finish off the damage, finish off the kill that dumau had started. Sees that second rifle as well. Going to suppress them back at bottom con and stop them from making their way in towards an A rotation. The B campaign has to be the push, and siuhy does get 1 frag. latto repeats it though, gets another kill back on Mono, 10 on against Tapchan, drops that bomb, and 30 seconds left. That might have secured a round right there. GODSENT just got to hide. Yes, they might lose that player in connector, but they can't win the round so long as he defends the bomb.
I think siuhy's been seen too for the heaven player. Felps. Oh, just insult to injury. Latto.
Wow.
Finds. Yes, they're looking really comfortable. They're looking really confident. They're winning pretty much all of their engagements. And there is another one. Barton and dumau getting picks within the first 15 seconds of the round. I mean, what is that?
That is a lights out entry set. 20 seconds in as well, and they're down to a 5 versus 3. Izako Boars also have players completely siphoned off from each other. That bomb's back over at Monster, 2 working in towards the long control.
Ooh.
And more kills back for the AWP. Felps looking to double dip. He's found Stomp, has a player super close. Making a lot of noise, knowing that he's somewhere out this position. Did he see the shadow? No, he doesn't. So he does go down towards siuhy. Played out towards his long position where in the past, but unable to find that secondary frag. He will flash in against this player. Molotov may come through, but no. Latto swings, domes him, and it's all left to Tapchan. 1 versus 4. He wins that fight against Barton, at least get the bomb plant at most, though. And I think that the retake's just going to be too difficult.
Get the money in. That's just what you're hoping for here. It's been max round loss bonus for a while. And Tapchan can't even find any. Probably been one of the most impressive players for the Izako Boars across this series.
Yeah, and seeing him.
And Latto's already got into playground. I mean, that's just unacceptable.
There's dumau with the pick on the AWP. Stomp to fall. Reface. Re-see. Tack on Szejn. He will find that trade, but Latto's also there up in the park position, knowing that this player's out here. Can't land the wallbang shot as the player sneaking up. That AK of siuhy now being seen, covered off. Latto will now have to watch two different angles. His teammates coming in to support. He does get overwhelmed, and siuhy turns back for a second.
A little bit of noise in connector for Barton to hear, but it's really going to come down to TOAO alone at the A side. He can't deal with the connector player. Izako Boars could be on to at least deal with the streak and find their first round on this T side.
Bomb plant. 1-on-3 retake for Barton. Yes, they are very, very low, which is the main thing. He chops out the high HP in the kill. Not seeing the man back at truck either. Kit in, siuhy, back turn towards the short control.
You know it's got to be an A play.
Oh, leg shot not connected. Felps taking 35. AUG close in the form of latto. Dealt with by Szejn. 40 seconds to the clock. Will he continue to open up towards the A plane? Smokes down. Nades in the midst of the smokes. dumau on site gets one. Szejn traded back by TOAO. Tap with that Tech 9 here at the long control as Mono starts to make his way in with Stomp. Tech 9 stripes. 3-on-3. M4 into the corner. Lines up. Drops that bomb. USP turned up against Mono, though it's not going to be enough firepower. And Felps in the back lines with the AWP can't defend from his angle. It's going to be Barton coming in for the backstab. 2v2. He won't make it to the bomb planter in time, but he can take him down. It's all on TapChan now. No utility. Smoke down towards mid. The AWP not facing. Edge of the smoke could be the jewel. He creeps forward of it. Does he hear his man? Does he check out angle? No, he gets checked instead. And Barton wins the fight to win the retake for GODSENT.
That was so well played from TapChan too. A smoke presents itself. He starts to try and push forward, and if he back finals, Jay.
Izako Boars better have an ace up their sleeve on CT side. Better be an ace that stretches several massive rounds. In this half right now, they have lost the man advantage. They gain the opening pick. Smokes down. TOAO sprays through on Szejn, just being ahead.
TapChan's found a bit of an avenue, but I think he got spotted by the player jump spotting over default. Stomp with a nice kill onto TOAO. That starts evening up.
Mono, did he jump faces see him? I don't know if he did. Door is open. Man seen. Spray through. Taken down. Now the two players at Monster are all that have to go. 10 seconds. Wraparounds coming in. dumau out towards the short position. Spraying through. Stomp held in the midst of the smoke up behind hard cover. And the AWP's dealt with just as quickly. Felps with a double spray down against TapChan and Stomp. And it looks just as confident from GODSENT as it continues to go further and further beyond. Felps going to hide behind Divider. I don't know if they know he's there. They were firing back. Sprayed through the wall, doing that damage. Latto distracts, though. Perfect opportunity. Felps will go down. TapChan with a trade. And siuhy, or Szejn, I should say, able to support on that secondary kill. So bomb plant can be secured. And this time, Izako Boars finds some confidence. 4 versus 2.
Push quite heavily forward. And Izako Boars just absolutely destroy on the entries. TapChan, Szejn, and siuhy all find
current CT buy-up for the GODSENT side.
Rush.
It's a rush tactic, you're right. That nade on doing damage, but Szejn takes 2 frags. T side had the B sides.
Jeez, so many mollies go into that short position. The entries are fantastic to come out from Szejn, but he eventually gets traded. Another re-smoked out.
Well, thank God they have these weapons in check, because there'll be no money for the 15th round. AWP catching one more frag. They can't grab that AK, unfortunately.
Quite close it out in a 2-0 fashion, but we've seen comebacks in this best-of-3 series. And swing out towards connector. You've got 3 players staring at you. Great.
I'm on the idea of a B play. For now, it's just incendiary to stop them from making their way through.
Rotate's coming over. dumau looks like he wants to get aggressive, gets punished. The AWP gets recovered, but it needs another big kill to come out. TOAO with this from us only finds 2, and Felps is now in a 1v3 clutch. A player deep into connector, which surely Felps doesn't recognize at all. Bait play comes out. Mono's able to swing from Con.
He jumps ahead of it though, gets down towards water. They might not be aware of this. Felps checking position, and Szejn shuts him down. Perfect headshot. Sees that second man, can't quite land the kill. There's plenty of backup right behind him as the CT's go to retake mode. Tapchan falls. Szejn and Mono get traded into a 4 versus 2. dumau and TOAO now dropping Szejn, and both players held back towards the T-ramp, keeping their eyes on heaven. They spot that next player in STOMP. The Glock long range comes up with a kill. 2K for dumau. Backstab watched out, flashbang away. Sees one man, taps the head up, and siuhy left alone, gets one, but not the second. Expecting TOAO from short. Form up towards an A execution.
Yeah, STOMP is having a very wide angle. Spots the first, but instant trade comes out. I don't know if you look at that as a bit of a positive now that the AWP's fallen. siuhy's brought a little bit more assistance on a rotate up from the B site, and that bomb is getting very, very close to being seen by siuhy.
Flash over, M4 swing gets the kill. Latto and Mono get trading back. Mono's going to get responded to by felps. So 2 versus 2. B-site players on their way towards the A retake. The Molotovs and smokes go down to stop them from making their way up into bank or dumpster. And the plant is secure. Retake mode for Izako Boars. Their last stand here on Overpass. Their last stand in the playoffs. The dream run from the last regional team here in this tournament is still alive.
Out towards the stairs, and well, Tapchan picks up the kit, picks up the AWP, and well, maybe they're fighting. Coming out from the in-game leaders of both sides. Tapchan looking the wrong way. The perfect timing from TOAO, and the
as does that smoke for siuhy as well. Sees a shadow of one player at least. Flashbang over. Caught with utility in his hands. The timing's perfect to the T side. And Izako Boars coming up good with a survival clutch in that last round. But is it all going to fall apart here and now? Being anticlimactic and the T's pressing forward. AWP lands one tag, second phase gets the kill, but Barton to respond to leave it all on Mono. Back line, back behind the default boxes. Barton close to the left, player off as long on the right hand side, and Szejn left alone in a 1 versus 4. Tagged up, taken down. 16.